Well, good morning, church family. Pastor Zach here. Thank you so much for taking a second to watch this video, which is just going to be a brief update video about our schedule tonight. Originally, as you know, we have been planning to launch our community groups tonight at 7 o'clock. And you know what? God's in control, and we rest in His sovereignty today. We know that He is working all things together for good, and so we rest in that. But right now, our church is experiencing a valley of sickness, and so what we have decided to do, and I've discussed this with our leadership team, and we've all tried to make a very wise decision. It's not the decision that we wanted to make, to be completely honest with you, but the decision that we've decided to make for now, we feel like this is the best decision for our church family long term, is to postpone the launch of our community groups to Tuesday, February the 22nd. And so we're going to just push that back 2 weeks to give ourselves time to work through this little valley of sickness. And thankfully, everybody that I know of that has maybe contracted COVID-19, they're doing well. They're making a quick recovery, and nobody is, sick and extremely sick, I should say, or experiencing any severe symptoms, and we're very thankful for that. Nobody has had to be hospitalized or anything like that. But we have had at least 3 cases that I know of in the past week of people who have contracted COVID. And we want to do our best to make sure our church family stays safe. I promise you that my heart is not to cancel services or groups or anything. My heart is for us to be here and to continue moving on. But we want to make sure that we're wise and we do what is best for you as our church family. And so we've sought the Lord on this and asked Him to give us wisdom. And we feel like the best decision for now would be to just postpone our community groups till February the 22nd. Now, I believe we are going to be meeting here next Tuesday night for some time of fellowship and things like that. But as far as kicking off our groups, we are going to postpone that for 2 weeks, and we'll kick those groups off on Tuesday night, February the 22nd. And so what we're going to do tonight, because I still feel like we need to have community and fellowship and encourage one another, we're going to do a Zoom call tonight, a church-wide Zoom call. And we want to invite you to be a part of that. There's a link attached to the text that I sent out to our church family that is all the information that you'll need. You can just click that link at 7 o'clock tonight and you can enter into that Zoom call. It'll be about a 45-minute Zoom call tonight, beginning at 7 o'clock. We'll sing a couple of songs. I'll lead you in those songs together tonight. And then we'll have a time of prayer request and prayer. And we'll take a few minutes to go over the message from Sunday that we preached on Sunday. And so I encourage you to check that out. If you haven't listened to the message, it's called Peace or Punishment. It's on our YouTube channel, also on our Facebook feed as well. And so go check that out. So again, just to recap, hopefully that was clear, but I want to recap. We've decided due to sickness, we are not going to meet tonight in person at 7 o'clock for our community groups. We are going to postpone the launch of community groups to Tuesday, February the 22nd at 7 o'clock. I want you to get involved with that. I believe from my heart that community is so important for the church. It's one of the pillars that really, I believe, the church is built on. Of course, we understand the foundation is Christ, but what I mean is for a church to function correctly, we need worship. We need that corporate worship. We need to get into the Word of God and spend time hearing preaching of the Word of God. But also, the Bible talks about that first church in the book of Acts. They were fellowshipping with one another, engaged in community. And so we want you to be involved in that. February 22nd, we'll kick these groups off. Men's group, the Conqueror series, we'll kick that off that night. Men, I want you to be involved with that. Ladies, the Anchored group, I want you to be involved with that. We'll have our Kids Haven group doing the Gospel Project. Teenagers will be doing Avoiding Confusion, a great study for teens about how to navigate cultural issues through a biblical worldview. So we've got some great things coming up. I wish we were going to be able to do it tonight, but we're just going to postpone that for 2 weeks and let this kind of clear through our church. And then as soon as we allow that to happen, I believe we can kick off on the 22nd with these groups. So we will meet tonight on Zoom, not in person, but on Zoom. And so I want to invite you to join with us tonight at 7 o'clock for about 45 minutes for a time of singing, a time of prayer together, and fellowship and encouragement. So we love you guys. We're praying for you. If you need anything, if you're sick and you have any needs, would you please reach out to us? You can call me. 704-902-1293 is my number. You can text me, call me if you have any needs. Our church would love to help you in any way that we can if you're sick right now, okay? And so we love you guys. I am believing, I want you to know this is my last thing I want to say. I am believing that God is going to do great things through Haven Baptist Church in this year. And so we're just, you know what? We're just going through a little quick valley, and I believe this is going to be quick. And we're going to come out on the other side stronger for it. And God's going to use this for our good and for his glory. And let's prove him this year. Let's believe that God's going to help our church to go forward and to push the gospel forward in this community and have an impact. I love you guys. Hope you have a great day. I hope to see you on Zoom tonight at 7 o'clock. That link is in the text, and we'll hope to see you then. God bless you. Have a wonderful day.